Right now it's Sleaze, presented by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
One of my favorite shows is CBS Sunday Morning, and I finally got to watch from this past Sunday, Eddie Vedder was on. You talk about going behind the scenes. It was so cool.
It's great, but I have to play this Jane Pauley real quick, her intro. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, these young men
listen to her.
With hard-rocking anthems like Even Flow, Pearl Jam took the music world by storm in the early 90s. They were a group of 20-somethings back then. Now they're a little older, a lot wiser. And talking with Anthony Mason for the record.
Boomer Jane, I'll give you $10,000 if you can sing one line from Even Flow.
It sounded like something from like 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like
or 50.
Yeah, you're right. Or later than that.
Pearl Jam.
I love Jane Pauley, but I'll tell you what, I love Anthony Mason, but this is Eddie talking about getting his first guitar for Christmas and his birthday, December 23rd.
Yeah, my birthday's December 23rd, so I begged to have the two gifts put together to afford something as extravagant as an electric guitar, which I think was $115.
That was a big gift.
I walked Christmas morning and I could see the silhouette of it. And my heart dropped, and then the lights came on and it was a vacuum.
No, really?
Yeah. And then everybody finished opening their presents. I'm getting little chills. And I said, oh, one more, and they pulled out a guitar case, so that was nice.
That's kind of cruel.
Well, I don't think they meant to. How about my mom getting lucky and getting a vacuum for Christmas?
Well, the dude, who's the guy interviewing him?
Anthony Mason.
That laugh. He's like about to have an orgasm sitting in front of...
He's a great interviewer, though. He's like, he interviews everybody. And here's another sort of poetic one. Eddie talking about songwriting.
You put these building blocks together so you can kind of, let's say, shape the perfect wave.
Yeah.
You know, that has a couple turns and then a barrel, and then the lyrics come, because then the lyrics come from surfing that wave. Pretty much everything I've ever written, it's always started off of paper napkin, now cloth napkins, because we're in nicer hotels.
Man, Vedder does have the best voice, though.
What a legacy, right?
Yeah.
What a career. Can't get away from this. All this audio that just keeps showing up with Diddy. This one's kind of eerie. This is a video resurfacing a 40-year-old Diddy saying he wants a 48-hour sleepover with Justin Bieber.
Ugh.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
That's gross. Did you see the one from '99 where he predicted he'd get arrested?
This one's even crazier.
Check this out.
Parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it, and it ain't nothing but breaking down racial barriers, breaking down generation barriers, people from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z, Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on, you know, it's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together.
I'm dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party.
Well, now in hindsight, we see that he is honest, at least. He's said this from the beginning.
All of these interviews that have been resurfaced, how has no one come forward?
That's what's weird.
I feel like some of these people should be held accountable that were at these parties.
So he's been transparent and honest from every single... The clues were right in front of your face. What, no one took him seriously?
It's just an awful story. Hayden Panettiere clapping back. I don't know if you saw this. Not happy about having to explain her People magazine interview that had fans concerned, but she's doing it. She went on Instagram saying, "It's unfathomable that I'm even in this position, but I feel forced to address it in a space where I won't be criticized for how fast or slow I speak." Because people were saying, her speech was she was slurring a little bit. She said, "I hadn't slept for 2 days prior to the shoot due to one of my dogs who was recovering from surgery."
Isn't it funny? No one gives you a break for anything.
I'm just saying, though, if she was in that condition, maybe cancel the interview and reschedule it. Because remember, she sounded off.
She sounded off, but it's funny how you can't do anything without extreme criticism. And she knows that. She's been around Hollywood a long time.
The microscope is on you. What do you think about this? A Friends-themed game show celebrating the 30th anniversary called Fast Friends. It's happening. It's going to premiere on Max. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I guess the show's going to feature teams racing through recreating sets, including Rachel and Monica's apartment and Central Park, while doing trivia puzzles, games. The fastest team will be crowned the ultimate Friends fan.
Okay, on paper, this sounds horrible.
Well, it's happening.
On paper.
Again, honoring the 30th anniversary of Friends. I'll be there for you.
Appreciate that.
That's your Celebrity Sleaze.